But overall, for me, LGD looks like they're set up for success. I just bit my tongue.
So PSG LGD set up for success, and Aster set up for XXX.
Yeah, so SumaiL is on fire at the moment. I feel like when his heroes are being first phase banned in a patch in which offlaners are the most broken. BoBoKa
almost died for first blood, but instead the first blood happens on the other side of the map. Crystal Maiden will end up taking a tumble to the Spirit Breaker.
Let us have a normal match.
Let's see if he can also prevent NTS from picking up the Water Rune as well. Oh my god, BoBoKa, what a player. This will cost us life potentially here. Aether Remnant from SumaiL keeps him alive.
I think he's fine.
NTS doesn't have Slight Chains again for another 5 seconds. But SumaiL does have the Frostbite, so they do get the kill. Does NTS get out of this is the question. Blast Off will come in onto SumaiL, holding and buying some time. But eventually they find the kill, and Planet might also be in some jeopardy. But they can't find all the damage from PQ. So this early game, it's so far not having that many kills happen.
SumaiL is changing
NTS
that.
will pop the haste rune. SumaiL going in, trying to get something going in the top lane. Will be able to pick off SumaiL. He's still involved in the fight, so hopefully he can pick off this PL as well. Shiro falling lower and lower and will eventually take a tumble. At the same time, down bottom, they're going on to Monet's Morphling. They're chasing him down. He's out of mana. And last time, they had to commit everything to just not kill him. This time, they bring in even more, and they do bring him down. Although it does cost Planet's Courier to make that happen.
Yeah, the teams haven't really focused that much on the stacks, which is interesting. Usually they do. There's global silence, and SumaiL once again.
He gets charged into. There is a global, but they won't need it to kill him off. We'll see if they require it if they want to go onto Shiro. So that's 2 attempts right now from Aster to find a core hero on the map that instead get intercepted by the Crystal Maiden.
Charge. Shiro, they see him.
Going on to Shiro now. And they have Nether Strike as well. There's going to be global silence to ensure they have the cover. But do they have the damage for the kill? Shiro is still alive, but will eventually fall. The question is, can LGD find revenge for his life? Beautiful blinding light. Keeping XXX alive, and he charges away. He's actually going to live. The Spirit Breaker's not dead.
BoBoKa God, right there. Saving him, not only with the blinding light, but with Pavis as well, casting that shield on the Spirit Breaker. Who do they kill? Like, if you go on Spirit Breaker, you're probably not killing him that easily too. That's the problem for them. And they don't have Blink on you, so much more difficult for them.
They're trying to content themselves with the tower. And he does get charged into. Beautiful 2 hero steering chains coming in from NTS. They sets up for the blast off, which enables the kill onto the silencer. Nether Strike. XXX pushes Magnus right back into the waiting hands of Monet, who has shown up for the fight. He got off the steering chains, throwing in these right clicks. He's not being able to kill off the Magnus, though. RP will now be committed by New. However, before NTS can get there, Aether Remnant from SumaiL drags the Ember Spirit back, keeps the Morphling alive, at least for now. He does eventually tumble, though, as we have a charge going in onto NTS to kill him off by XXX. SumaiL did his best with the freezing field, but he cannot stand his ground all that long, and he ends up dead as well. They're even TPing in onto the outpost because they don't want to let Planet escape. And they have charge, the Arcane Curse to slow him down, and more than enough damage here. Okay. What's happening?
The taser.
Remember, you still got to get the kill first, brother. There we go.
Yeah, it was the taser, I guess. He tried to maybe move away from the range or something, but he gets disarmed twice. Killing the PL is almost going to be impossible.
It's also surprisingly difficult to get a hold of the PL with the Morphling Eggs in a reliable fashion. So you don't get the automatic bonus from that. Mid lane, though, SumaiL might need some help from his allies. The help will not be coming as he does get brought down. XXX charged in here. At least get some revenge with the Nether Strike onto Planet. A 1-for-1 affair, but they definitely want more. Charge again. RP will be there from New. It catches 2 heroes. They finish off PQ, and now they want XXX. PQ will buy back, however, forcing NTS to zip to the other side of the river. SumaiL will be killed off by Monet. And this fight might be over. 2 hero steering chains from NTS skewer back onto XXX, and here comes Shiro, involving himself properly for the first time in this game, and that sets him up to get a kill onto the Spirit Breaker. He potentially wanted to chase Monet, but he had enough mana to get over the river and keep his life on the Water Boy.
Yeah.
Aegis in tow for the Morphling at the same time as he gets an Aghanim Scepter.
Yep. Now we're gonna see if this PL Axe is busted or not.
All right, Shiro, what you got for us? Well, what he has right now is that he's being charged into. Searing Chains will halt in the Spirit Breaker.
Oh, who ulted
They
him?
will be able to mess up the combo because they wanted the Harpoon, but they got the Yules out first. There's going to be a Global Silence. XXX, nonetheless, still around it. Yule Scepter again onto the Spirit Breaker, and they still haven't killed him off. He's surviving. Finally, NTS finishes him. NTS very deep in the fight as his Ember Spirit, chasing down the Silencer. On the north side, though, LGD are starting to really put the screws
Monet.
and hurt onto the Morphling. Monet losing out on mana, losing out on
They
health.
still have RP.
And that was life 1. They have RP for life 2, but I'm not sure they need it. They just get off the freezing field. He's trying to TP out. No way, dude. No one gets out that easily. He does have very high strength morph, but it will not matter. They kill him off. They win the team fight. They deny them keeping this Aegis. And now LGD are showing their strength on the map as well.
They're gonna force them
Look
back.
where these heroes
Yeah.
are from Aster. They're not in a good position to defend, so might as well force these TPs.
Yeah, they'll force them back. I'm not sure if they'll commit heavily here, but
Looks like once the tower has already gotten to halfway, they're thinking about going all in. Big Harpoon play coming in from New. He's able to drag back the Coddle, and they kill him off. The BKB from NTS allowing him to have the damage, even through the Global Silence. Now they want to turn onto XXX as well. They bring him down. SumaiL's already been killed in the fight. He tried his best to interrupt this play, but that really simplifies whether or not we commit for the full push, Lizard. The answer is yes, and they're
just
going to get
clean.
it as well.
Yeah, very, very clean. New is finding these pickoffs.
With this heart, I'm not so Shiro is the one to get the Aegis, but if he gets it, that means he is literally not gonna, he cannot die. And because how effective that is, look at where they have to stand as Team Aster, just to be safe here. They're hugging their tier 4 towers, trying to mount a defense on the tier 3s. Super awkward place to be. The only person that can actually stand outside is SumaiL, and he's actually going on to NCS. There's going to be an RP though from New directly onto Monet, the Morphling. Can he get out of here with his BKB? He's trying to move back in towards the base, and he will be allowed to flee. The Spirit Breaker though might not be so lucky. Harpooned outside the base, killed off, and Planet is the one credited with his death.
And one thing, Aster, is they're still figuring out who to go on, which was nice.
Yeah.
They tried to go on the Ember, almost brought him down. He had to use cheese.
Ooh, they almost got the catch onto the Silencer. Yule Scepter will at least go onto Magnus. SumaiL, though, has to jump away from the rest of PSG LGD as they just mop up the Coddle. No buyback for either of these heroes in the grave right now. And LGD can now mop up this mid lane of Rax, making it
Throne.
2. And honestly, with how strong they are, they should just go for the throne. They bring back SumaiL. Void Spirit has no way out. He's frostbitten in place,
Yep.
killed off
That's
quickly.
game.
And honestly, that GG well played is called by Team Aster. They throw in the towel, and game 1 goes the way of PSG LGD with the power of the Shiro PL.
Yeah, I feel like this was a major. Okay, I won't do this. Like during the draft, I did say that I favored LGD's draft quite a bit.
I was just quickly looking at the stats, and this is going to be the first safe lane Abaddon that we've had. The first one across all regions. Nobody else is doing this.
What's gonna happen?
It's all right.
Where are we gonna see the first blood? I'll ask you the question you always ask me.
First blood will happen top.
Top? What about
lane.
East on bottom lane? They're going on him.
Oh no,
Right?
Costa's curse. Oh no. I was looking the other side. Don't do it, Scriff. Look away. Shiro gets the first blood by bringing down XXX. Oh no, game is hot.
Usually, there's like some 8-man Dota at this point, right? Around the mid lane.
Yeah.
But nothing like that happening.
Top lane, we do have a rotation going towards the Monkey King, Monet. And with the blast off, should end up dead here. Tried to survive, but it's not gonna work out for him. Why SumaiL very happy to take that trip through the Twin Gate.
Power Threads, Healing Lotus, Magic Wand, 1300 HP.
Oh, might have to bring 4 heroes to do the job.
Beast.
2 heroes though might suffice to kill off the Beastmaster as he is being sieged upon by SumaiL and Shiro. And he is
denied.
gonna die, but he does get denied by BoBoKa.
Ah,
Good
sweet.
stuff from the Rubik.
Yeah, nicely done by him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ember is...
I'm not in 2030 yet. We're still in the old days.
He's rotating bot. Meanwhile, Windranger rotating top. Monet is probably gone. Meanwhile, Ember is gonna see why you smile. Is he gonna go on him though? He's blocked a bit by creeps.
He thought about it. He has remnants, and Shiro comes in to confront him. But Shiro was holding on to the skill point for level 6, so he has the borrow time if needed. I mean, they would love to force him to use it as well. And Shiro, in an awkward place, he's popped his magic wand, finally forced to go into the borrow time. He triggers it, but they're not hitting him, so he's still low on the HP.
They might kill him now.
doesn't have access to the primal roar, but now he's opened up. They might still go on and planet. Beautiful usage of the jump in with the blast off, but unfortunately it's not enough. They still kill Shiro.
Denied.
And SumaiL wants even more. He denies PQ. That's 2 denies in pretty much one extended fight. That's hilarious to watch.
Ah, man. Like, this is the saddest Venom Dancer ever. Someone, I don't know, just go hug him. He can't be happy.
And who do they definitely want? Monet. Can they get him, Liz? They're going in for it.
Let's
the
see.
angle for NTS. He's waiting patiently. There's the blast off to start things off. And now here comes the focus fire. That on top of the shackle shot is more than enough damage.
He's really
They
suffering.
do get the
Can
kill.
they get another one?
They also
RP?
find the silencer. They commit RP for that one.
Oh, why the hell not,
Okay.
right? Like, it's not like you're gonna get a better pick off at this point. Of course, he doesn't have Empower to work with either, so not gonna be that easy to recover.
Radiant side, though, has some very, very juicy stacks.
Global?
Oh, might have a quick kill. Global was popped here, but they might still be able to get the kill onto NTS. Will he get himself denied by these creeps? No, he will not. He just dies, heads up. SumaiL credited with that kill. That's a pretty decent chunk of gold and definitely worth expending Global for.
Of course. Yeah, but he, like you said, he's not building the Helm of Overlords. I suppose that's what you were talking about. But at the same time, he is getting closer to Axe. Mid lane, it's going to be a big fight.
Oh my-
RP, ooh.
SumaiL dodges the RPs, but he gets hit with the Noxious Plague, and I think he's dead. Well, you get to save your RP new. Good luck.
Yeah, and that
Good job.
that Photic Shield isn't on Rubik any longer.
The Aegis is about to fall. They're stacking up for a potential move here. But now the question is, do they have the bravery to take a fight after the Roche? And the answer is no.
They are moving top with the Beast and the Ember. They want to take down the Abaddon maybe twice. Let's see.
Okay. Yes, allies coming in towards him. Borrow time could get triggered, and they can try to do a similar trick as what they did down bottom, but it's not that easy. They don't even get the borrow time to trigger. But his reinforcements are here. There's going to be the Harpoon play. They did the Global Silence out onto New. He has no BKB, so could end up dead here. Can they kill him before the silence ends?
RP.
Stone and Skewer brings them back towards the tier 2 tower to ensure that they can bring him down. Good job by BoBoKa, and Aster get their kill.
You lose the global silence, dispel it from yourself, and then you can dispel it on someone else, like on Mag. So the team fights will be way, way easier for you.
Not there just yet, though. Well, they're all gonna just pick you. Speaking of silences, very easy kill happening on the global silencer himself.
Damn, that's actually true. I had to, I believed you, but I had to go through all of them to double check. And yeah, you're correct. I don't think I've seen that as well.
Oh, Zhao
Skewer.
Zhao Guardiola is showing us the future right now with this draft. BoBoKa found a Skewer back onto planet underneath the tier 2 tower, and they just mop him up with SumaiL. That's gonna finish off the gold for the full big BKB to be finished for the Ember Spirits.
At the moment, Snare, go poke the bear. Go push them. Go make them do something. Come on. This RP.
Okay, I got you. I'm gonna all chat a question mark so that they get upset.
Well,
We have Vision right now onto Venomancer. He walks right underneath an Observer Ward, and they will be able to kill him off. At the same time, they almost drag back Silencer. Beautiful lift back from BoBoKa. Will buy him space and time. The Global will come out, but there are BKBs. They utilize them from LGD to get the kill they need.
he's gonna walk in and snatch it. Not gonna happen. Anyway, did you see the shackle shot on Ember?
Oh, it like stretched during the BKB.
It's stretched.
Yeah.
Imagine if it's stretched and then it just slammed him back into the tree. Shiro gets BoBoKa on the bottom lane. Meanwhile, on top,
And
Pichu.
they're gonna get PQ.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Both of them. So 2 supports die. They get the Aegis. They get the cheese. I feel like this is a huge, huge power spike. Yeah, and there's another smoke. Now what's gonna happen is they're just gonna put the Abaddon in front and wait for anyone that comes close for Magnus to pounce on.
They're already on it though. Monet is outside the base, trying to creep skip. At the same time, we do get a drag back onto Silencer. He's gonna get killed off.
That's buyback.
Doesn't buy back, however.
Yeah.
And they do steal Skewer from the Rubik. The TPs are coming back. Can they defend this? No, they cannot. They end up losing the lane of Rax. They try to creep skip with Monet down bottom, but it ends up not being good enough.
He has 40 more seconds. Ooh, that was close. Not close enough, though.
You almost got the drag back. Not close enough, but BoBoKa's one. He's gonna get 2 heroes with his skewer stolen from the Magnus. Shiro is also inside of this. Borrow time enables him to blink out of the Wukong's command. But obviously NTS not gonna be so lucky. XXX doesn't have access to Primal Roar, of course, anymore. But Monet does still have Boundless Strike. Chasing, they want somebody. They get the Boundless Strike out onto New. Access will be there as well.
Yeah, he's getting that critical mass on Abaddon at the moment.
By the way, speaking of Basher, I missed the old name. Cranium Basher was way cooler than Skull Basher. Skull Basher is just like, whatever.
Yeah, hard
Mid
to
lane,
SumaiL.
they're going on to why you SumaiL. Should be able to kill him. But SumaiL did take a lot of damage, so I think you need to get well away from this place.
Look at that,
And
he's-
indeed, he gets away just in time because New was there.
Look at how low he is. He just went on a position 5, by the way. That he can switch out the boots, right? Ember as well has space to grow, but they were pinging out the bottom side of the pit.
Now it's even more important for the Silencer. PickU, I think, is actually too close. He needs to be on the other side of the base right
I
now.
would say he's too close already, yeah. It even looks like he's baiting.
Does he have buyback? He does not. I don't know what's happening here. Jump in from this Ember Spirit. They really want to try and find some kill. SumaiL, though, got stunned up. Him and Monet inside the Wukongs. They right-click down this Ember Spirit, 100-0. Shiro now forcing Monet outside of his own Wukongs, getting back half his HP thanks to the Boundless Strike. He's now going to run down Monet, kill him off. And that's 2 heroes dead without buyback.
That's game.
XXX will also get taken out. He does have buy, but he's already committed the Primal Roar. The Silencer dies. No ultimates available, and I think you're right. This might just be the game. LGD going for the jugular. They're going for the 2-0 victory, and they get it. GG, well played is called. New does
The
miss an
RP.
RP. He gets the second one, though, baby. He will let BoBoKa know, let BoBoKa realize that he belongs to the best team in China. PSG LGD take pole position in the DPC.